What the title says is true. Anyone can learn to give a psychic reading. The first step to be done as a psychic is to be able to convince yourself that you actually have the powers. It may take a while for your subconscious mind to become in tune with your conscious mind. Use your psychic ability whenever you are thinking about anything. If you have a good idea, you should be able to tell others about it and get it out there. Remind yourself every day that you have extrasensory perceptions. To become familiar with psychic abilities, as it pertains to yourself or others, it is valuable to read any material you can find regarding that subject. If you want to become a psychic, see if you are able to study the energy and emotion of those that are around you. These are usually available at a reasonable cost. If you are of like mind with those of the Spiritualist Church, there are training circles that you might want to join. Your psychic capacity should be practiced on a regular basis. Don't get upset if you get some things wrong. You are human and far from perfect. Your abilities will strengthen and improve as you continue to use them. Do not rely too much on tarot cards when you are starting out. You need to be able to sense the answers, and you may not be able to open up completely if you are concentrating on remembering what the cards mean. With practice, your mind will become trained to receive information from beyond your senses. While it will take some time for your mind to accept the change. Working with a tool that you can focus on, not the tarot at first, will help you to use your psychic intuition. When you hold an object belonging to another person in order to get a psychic impression from it, that is called psychometry. Once you have felt the object, try to link the object to the owner. Picture the information inching up your fingers, arms and neck, all the way into your brain. Your answers will be in the form of quick snippets of voices, impressions of feelings, and a flash of the subject's past or present. Narrate all the information that you perceive. Make sure you remain relaxed, no matter how the information may upset you. Picture things decelerating, being on an alternative frequency, taking a step out of the day-to-day world and into a different dimension where you are capable of conversing via thought waves, making the ordinary senses a thing of the past. You will be surprised once the information comes to you as if it were already within you. Whether you are recording this session or someone else is taking notes, you need to mention everything you hear, feel, sense, and see in your mind's eye. As time goes by, you may be able to do this without something to focus on. You will have to try again and again in order to obtain the result of improving your psychic abilities. Information can also come from sources outside the body's senses, and you need to get used to this. Let's imagine you get a phone call. Take a brief second to think about who may be calling. You will be amazed at how much better you get as time goes by. My sister had sent me a letter and I felt very sad just touching it. The letter was handled and written by her, and when I called her she said this had not made her feel bad. I might have received the emotions of the mailman who might have handled the letter. I only know that someone was very sad when they touched the letter on its way to me. Attempt to understand anyone's feelings near you. Just sitting in the same room with my niece is enough to make a song lyric come to my mind. Before I know it, she is humming that very same song. It's difficult to deduce who receives from whom, because she might have had the tune in mind prior to actually humming it aloud. When someone sends me visual communication, I know that I'm proven to be a really great receiver. The best advice I can offer is to find a good friend who is willing to help you by being your sounding board as you're learning to receive psychic impressions. If they are not all correct, try not to let it get in your way of continuing on. Remember, practice makes perfect. Malcolm has over 19 years experience as a professional psychic who specializes in psychic, astrological and tarot readings. To get more information and articles on how to be a psychic, please visit www.psychics4u.co.uk.